My name is Philippe Potty. I'm working at Arc in Neuchâtel. I'm delighted to be part of the DayOne Tech accelerator. I've been working in the medtech industry for 25 years, and I hope my experience can help some of the startups here. My two most impactful recommendations would be to stay focused and stabilize the innovation. Focus in the sense that there will be many challenges to be taken, like funding, like clinical research, like going to market, and so on. Try to stay focused and address one at a time. Every time with 100% of your resources. About stabilization is once in your mind, your innovation or your device, your startup is very clear. Do not let yourself be too much disturbed by innovation by others. Yes, of course, you can take that into account, but if your idea was disruptive enough a couple of months ago, it will still be. So go ahead and push forward. In my career, I had the chance to work for the major companies in the medtech world. And what I realized is that those companies have set up operating mechanisms. Those operating mechanisms change once in a while, but still, when you stick to these operating mechanisms, you do deliver results. So I would say, as a recommendation for the startup, yes, put in place those operating mechanisms and stick to them for a while. Well, that's a lot. According to me, the most significant challenges are several. So first of all, there is the funding. So they need to look for funding while at the same time they need to work on their project. So that's one. Second, we are talking about medtech industry. So that means most probably looking for clinical data. You also need to look for certifications like FDA approval or MDR and getting a CE mark at the end of the process. And then when all that is done, you still need to have production. So you need to have partners to produce your product. And you also need to distribute it so that it hits the market and reaches the customers. So all these challenges are the biggest ones that are facing the startups today. I think it's a tremendous benefit for the startups to join this program because obviously there is the funding part, which is providing some money and cash to run some expenses and tests and so on. Then of course the networking part is paramount because this is where you meet up with suppliers or partners and you link with people who also have had the history of developing a startup and they have plenty of stories you can benefit from.